I'm looking good.
Let's cut to the demonic and hellish chase. Doom is one of the most important video games of all time. It really redefined the FPS genre that we know today. It inspired several games from the genre, most famously Duke 3D, Shadow Warrior, and Blood. These three games that I've mentioned were powered by Ken Silverman's iconic build engine, which was objectively superior to the Doom engine, featuring several additions that the Doom engine lacked back in the mid-90s. However, what if there was an alternative universe where these three aforementioned games were in the Doom engine, whereas Doom was powered by the build engine?
You what?
Well, you don't need to think about that anymore, kids, because that dream became reality. Because an interesting author named Can't Sleep started working on this Doom mod known as Nobody Told Me About It in 2019. And its first version was released in 2020 and it even won an Cacodemon Award, which is actually pretty neat. However, the mod was redone from scratch in 2023 last year with a lot of balancing changes, visual changes, so on and so forth. So today we're checking this mod to see if it's amazing at paying homage to the build engine games. So it's time to rip and tear and chew some demon meat. And I'm out of meat. Since this mod is meant to mimic the build engine games, Nobody Told Me About It makes a lot of gameplay changes that enhances the experience for the player. Let's start off our journey with the changes to the weapons. Now, every weapon show that they are held in the right hand instead of being centered in the original Doom. Much like in Duke Nukem 3D, Doom Guy can also kick enemies while using weapons. The pistol has a reloading animation after 10 bullets used, or you can reload it before that by pressing the reload button. A new addition is the grenades, which you can get up to 20 grenades and they can explode upon contact with the enemies, you or when being bounced 3 times. And how do you get grenades? Well, we'll find out later. The rest of the weapons got their build engine treatment. The weapons now have a much greater impact over the enemies, especially with the BFG. It now has an earthquake shaking effect when hit by an enemy and it feels so satisfying. It's not just the weapons that got build engineized, so is the enemy roster, and they are more ferocious than ever. Starting off with the low tier enemies, the zombie men and the shotgunners are actually, in my opinion, far more dangerous. Not only their firing power got buffed, but they can also throw grenades at you, especially on ultra violence and above, which makes them a little bit hard to deal with them, and this is more evident when facing groups of them. The imps function exactly the same for the most part, however they can jump on ledges, which the original imp couldn't do, and because the original Doom didn't have the option to jump. Pinkies can also leap towards you, making it quite difficult to kill them. Revenants now have the ability to fly around a level, making them quite challenging to deal with, and I really love that the author took this idea from Doom Eternal and used that on this mod. The Barons and Hell Knights are even worse. If you thought that dealing with them, especially on ultra violence, was daunting, oh boy, you haven't seen anything yet. Barons can fire 3 fireballs at the same time, and the Hell Knight can dash towards you, making facing these evil bastards quite tricky, but over time, if you get used to it, you can actually evade their attacks in no time. The rest of the enemy's mechanics remain unaltered, with the exception of the Cyber Demon and Spider Mastermind. The Cyber Demon now fires rapid fire rockets that can fuck you over if you're not prepared, and the Spider Mastermind can now spawn Arachnotrons, similar to how the Alien Queen from Duke Nukem spawns protector drones. Also, the player movement is also much faster, you know, mimicking the movement from the build engine quartet. It doesn't end there though, because Nobody Told Me About It also has options that you can tweak. You can tweak gore effects, gameplay options like keycard animations, replacing soul spheres with portable medkits, allowing zombies throwing grenades on hard difficulties, flying revenants, enemy movement styles from Blood, Shadow Warrior, and Duke Nukem 3D, so on and so forth. Speaking of portable medkits, this mod also implements the inventory system used in the build engine games. We have the radiation suit, which activates automatically when stepping in toxic places, portable medkits that can heal you in a pinch, Infrared allows you to illuminate a very dark room in a level, and last but not least, we have the Berserk pack, which got revamped big time. It functions pretty much the same as the original power-up, but with one great addition. You gain health by Falcon punching the crap out of demons, which is a game changer if you ask me, as it can turn the tides of a battle in a pinch. You might be thinking, does this mod make the game harder? Well, to some degree, yeah, but not unfair. The enemy roster, while functioning identically as the original counterparts, they are sprinkled with build engine awesomeness since they deal more damage to you, but so can you. You have an amazing arsenal that will eviscerate these bad boys, build engine style that is. What about megawads? Does this mod work with any megawad available on the internet? Well, absolutely. This mod is compatible with many megawads like Plutonia, TNT, Hell Reveal, and even more recent megawads. But wait, there's more! If you're playing certain megawads like Site 2, Azure Zenith, and Evil Eternity, certain extra bonuses will appear when playing this mod, like new enemies, weapons, etc. Speaking of graphics, nobody told me about its visuals are actually good at mimicking that build engine feeling in terms of visuals. Some enemies receive some visual overhauls, for example the imps, cyber demons, and even the shotgunners and zombie men. And I gotta say, the imp design from this mod is pretty marvelous. Performance wise, it runs actually good, at least on my rig. However, if you want to experience the true build engine experience, try to play this on software rendering. Trust me, it's good. Just don't cry on me when your rig is on fire. Doom and build engine shouldn't be in the same sentence when talking about FPS games. But thanks to this amazing mod, it's actually illegal to put both these words in the same sentence. The mod itself really captures that great build engine experience, from its fast-paced gameplay, the feeling of the guns and enemies, and to even small things like keycard animations. Though I still wish that voxels would be implemented. Nevertheless, this mod is worth trying out if you're craving for a build engine experience in Doom. And if you want to download this mod, go to the GitHub of the mod and download it, and you're good to go. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more content. And let me know in the comments, what do you think about this mod? Whatever it is, let me know in the comments below, and that's all folks, see you next time.